Morty.
Welcome to the OnlyFans Secrets Marketing Podcast. The goal of this podcast is to help both new and established OnlyFans creators learn the basics of online branding, marketing, and promotion to help you make more money with your content and maximize your time online. My name is Richard Lewis, and I have over 20 years of internet marketing experience. So let's get started with today's topic. And that topic is 9 ways to lose OnlyFans subscribers. All right. So while this podcast primarily focuses on ways to gain more subscribers, I thought it would be a good idea to do a podcast on ways you can lose current subscribers as well. So this episode will discuss ways you can mess up and lose clients, which we certainly do not want to be doing. So here is some heads up on that. So number 1, not posting content consistently. Okay, so your posts are important, and although your client may love you or your brand, they will notice if you stop posting for long periods of time. So obviously you should post on a schedule. A schedule will allow your current subscribers to know when they can expect to see content from you. If you have been doing a schedule for a long time and you all of a sudden miss your schedule or go way off of your schedule, that's going to be noticed by your subscribers as well. So it can be both an interruption of content or a complete, non-posting for a good period of time. And you certainly do not want that because the subscriber will get used to a certain amount of production from you. And if you aren't producing at that same rate, then they will possibly lose interest in your content. So I would also add to this an addendum of the quality of your content. So the quality of your content could go down as well, and that would be noticed by your subscribers. So both posting and the consistency of quality content. So if they're used to a certain amount of videos and then you start going to just pictures, or you completely eliminate videos completely where you used to post a lot of videos, or the videos are of lower quality. You used to use, more sophisticated camera equipment, and now you're, using something that only, say you're only filming in dark locations or something. This is all going to be noticed. Certainly if you're in a rush to create content, that's going to be noticed as well by your subscribers. So, just make sure that you realize that the content is what they are subscribing to and what you have to end up promoting. And we go over in many podcasts about, promotion of your page and your content itself. So if your content isn't strong, it can pretty much just break down everything else that you're doing as far as promotion and keeping your subscribers. So, not posting consistently and, not posting quality content consistently are both a big way to lose OnlyFans subscribers. Okay, so secondly would be breaking trust with subscribers. So did you promise something in your OnlyFans page that you did not deliver? Did you say that you were going to do, a live show on a Wednesday at 9 o'clock and it never happened? Did you say you were going to start posting more videos and it didn't happen? Did you offer, a special prize or, free trials or something and it didn't happen? All of these things can lead to a break of trust. Certainly, people will feel like they can't, count on you to deliver what you have stated. And, keep in mind that subscriptions are, they're saying like you currently might subscribe to Disney Plus or Netflix or both of them. And if, Hulu and Netflix started having the exact same content, then the differentiation there would be, quality of service, uptime. It would become more, the service itself as opposed to the content. So, which of those you could trust to produce, to be up and to stream quickly, etc. So it's the same way, is that if all things are the same for your subscribers, they're going to look to see who is going to be the most trustworthy and that they can count on. So you would definitely put yourself in a position to lose subscribers if you start breaking trust with people. Okay, so third would be, fibbing about what content is on your OnlyFans. So this would be for people who, were getting new subscribers, and you are telling them, okay, well, if you subscribe, through your promotion, they're going to see, XYZ on, the page. And they get onto the page, they pay their money for their subscription, and they don't see that kind of content. So you've led them awry, you've led them down, the wrong path, and now they are going to turn off their subscription. They aren't going to continue. So obviously this is a technique that people can use. It's not a good technique, but it's definitely one you want to avoid, because even though it will build up your possible subscriber count, you're not going to build up, long-term clients this way. So you definitely don't want to misrepresent or fib the kind of content that someone might see on your OnlyFans, just to, boost up the subscriber numbers. Okay, number 4, misrepresenting pay-per-view, PPV, or paywall content. So, obviously the people who are currently subscribed, these are people who are most interested in buying pay-per-view or paywall content that's already, on the page. So if you have the type of page that has both, your subscribers, and then they also can, purchase paywall content. If you make a little teaser tag stating something on the particular post, and then they purchase that, and that's not what they get, they could retaliate by just unsubscribing completely from your page. So, you want to go ahead and make sure that you don't misrepresent even what's behind, the paywalls, because that goes back to where people want to be able to trust you, and, it might be worth it for a quick, something quick buck, or however you want to refer to it, but it won't, help you long term. Okay, number 5, everything is on your social media already, or you start putting what used to be exclusive onto your OnlyFans now onto social media for free. So this can be a problem for people who have been subscribing for a while. It seems easy, like, okay, well, I just take some of this old content and post it, onto social media. But for a lot of people, they are going to look at that and say, okay, well, if I just wait 2 months, or I wait a month, everything that I'm seeing right now on this person's OnlyFans will just appear, later on. So you basically aren't creating anything that's exclusive on your OnlyFans page, or you're just waiting a certain amount of time until you can use it for promotion. So that's a problem, because people will just feel like they can just wait you out. And why would they want to subscribe or give you any of their money? Because they can just follow you on your social media accounts. Certainly if you do 18 plus material, they might just follow you things like Reddit or Twitter, that have that kind of material that can just be posted all the time, and they'll just not subscribe, or they'll be subscribing and they'll feel like they got a bit of a raw deal. So I would definitely suggest, making sure that a good majority of what's on your OnlyFans is exclusive to your OnlyFans. This could also apply to other sites that are similar to OnlyFans. If you just reuse the same content, for those sites. So someone might be subscribing to you or following you somewhere else, even in a paid way, and they're just seeing the exact same content over and over again. So you definitely want to make sure that your OnlyFans has exclusive content. You might even want to let people know this content's just here. It's not going anywhere else. You can't find it anywhere else, consistently with the subscribers, so they know that they have to continue to subscribe in order to see that kind of material. Okay. Number 6 would be they see you putting other subscribers, on blast on social media. So this is something that I've talked about before in previous podcasts, that it's never a good idea to, screenshot things from your OnlyFans, regardless of whether or not you cover up the person's name or you think you've done a good job in that regard. People will just see that you are someone who is willing to do that, to lash out through social media, and they'll feel like they could be the next victim, basically, the next person that could be put on blast on your social media for saying something wrong on OnlyFans. And obviously, 99.9% of people would not end up in that situation because they're not going to say, horrible things to a creator on OnlyFans, but they don't know that. So, something to you at the heat of the moment could be very frustrating, and you want to, put it out there for others to see. Definitely avoid that. You don't want that to happen. They then could see, one of your subscribers could see that and just decide that maybe you're not someone they want to continue, doing business with, which is basically what you're doing here. These are your clients. If they are bad clients, you can block them, you can get rid of them, but you don't want that to tarnish your reputation itself. Okay, so number 7. Derogatory messages or captions inside your OnlyFans page. So if you are bad-mouthing subs or writing kind of like mean or derogatory descriptions about your pictures, it certainly, if your niche is, say, humiliation or dominatrix or something, then how you write your captions for your pictures for that particular audience, that could work. That could be great. For the majority of creators, though, you just want to make sure that you are not reacting negatively to trolls in your comments. People will say things, certainly within your DMs. If someone is saying something rude, you should go ahead and let them know that, because DMs are technically private. If they then take the initiative, or that's a bad word to use, but initiative to go out and post, screenshot what you've said in your DMs, then they look like the bad person. But in your DMs, you definitely, want to let people know that, because there's an assumption of privacy there. In open comments and OnlyFans that anyone can read, you just want to make sure that you're not writing anything that could be seen as being mean or mean-spirited. Because again, all of your subscribers can read, what's underneath there. They might be just trying to enjoy a picture, but their eyes wander, and now they're looking and they're reading a whole comment section where maybe weird or bad things were said. So you don't want to jeopardize, again, your subscribers over one troll or a person that is negative. So you definitely want to avoid anything derogatory in your messaging. Okay, so number 8, you use your OnlyFans page as a billboard